Right, and there you can see the students of that primary school in Nyeri County making their way into the examination room. I just wanted to take you through some of the details that the examination center managers, the supervisors and the invigilators should be taking heed as they do that, because what we understand is that all students must be seated in the examination room 15 minutes before the start of the examination, and they must also present themselves for mandatory checking. They have to be frisked to ensure that they do not have any foreign material that might aid them to answer better, respond to questions in a better way. In other words, cheating. They have to be frisked before they make their way into the examination room. And something else is that a learner or a candidate that makes way to the examination room 30 minutes late shall have to explain to the supervisor of that center with the sufficient details in why they are late, and they can only be allowed after providing such a sufficient reason. And part of this measures, Raburu, is because they want to ensure that there is no room for cheating. In as much as you get to frisk the students, you must also ensure that the students are at the same time at the same place at the same time to reduce the chances of cheating.
Yes, and to some extent I understand that we must do our jobs to bring this news and information to the country, but I'm imagining this. Students are easy wakiona camera.
They get intimidated.
They get a little bit intimidated.
To imagine that they are on air, it's not.
Yeah, so Martin Munene ukishamuliza, tafadhali waachie nafasi.
Make sure that she leaves. But I just wanted to take you back to the pictures in the front. At the front of the class, that's where the learning materials, the examination materials are placed at the front of the examination room, and that's in accordance with the regulations of the Kenya National Examinations Council, because they say that those materials have to be put there, and there has to be a student or a candidate coming invited to verify that the envelope that is carrying those examination papers is sealed and there's no foreign material that has been introduced into it. And it is only after that verification that the supervisor can open that envelope and share out the materials to the various invigilators who are manning the examination rooms that are at that center. And that the remainder, because now I understand that this morning they sit for the mathematics paper.
Yes.
There are some other papers that is for English language and composition. Yes. Those materials have to be kept at the front in that examination room. You cannot take them to the staff room. I think during our time, we never used to see materials for the subsequent paper. They used to be kept away. You can see on your screen. So all those materials will remain there for the entire day. They'll only open the ones that they'll sit this morning.
All right. So of course, we must say credit where it's due. The government has done its part in terms of ensuring that they curb examination cheating and treated them, those who do so, as criminals, and rightly so, kwa sababu tabia kianza sahi itaendelea hadi NYS. So it is good that at least some of these things are being done. Yes. And what you were explaining to us earlier on in the morning about opening of the containers, and hopefully, you know, it will go on without any hitch. And later on, I'm glad that as early as now, Amina Mohammed has already started talking about the transition, 100% transition, which is always another point of concern, whereby some students have the grade but are not admitted into Form 1. So again, that will be a point of discussion probably later on.
That's right.
After this. But 3 days, for the next 3 days, they are seated there. So I got a little bit of a glimpse. So tomorrow is science and Kiswahili, and then day 3 is social studies. Insha.
Lugha and Insha.
Lugha.
Yeah.
Lugha.
I remember you reporting Swahili.
Yes, nilifanya kujaribu sana. Kwa haraka ni kwamba shughuli ya mtihani imeng'oa nanga. Hapo ndo nimefika.
Haya basi, sasa mtazamaji, tunataka kuondoka upande wa Nyeri ili tuwapatie wanafunzi nafasi ya kuweza kuandaa mtihani wao. Ni kuandaa ama ni kuandika?
Kuandika.
Naam, na tutakuwa tukiungana na wanahabari wetu katika maeneo mbalimbali ya nchi kuangazia hayo. Huku sema siku ya mwisho.
Siku ya mwisho
watakuwa na mtihani upi?
Social studies
in Swahili.
Social studies in Swahili.
Masomo ya kijamii.
Masomo ya kijamii.
But imagine that is
it could be right.
GHC.
It could be right. Do they still do GHC? No.
That's social studies.
Social
That's
studies.
what I'm trying to tell you.
Yes.
Yes.
No higher mambo sasa.
So good luck. Good luck to the students.